Fantasy XIV online gaming. It is April 28th, 2020 at 3:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I am going to be doing the next duty for the main scenario quest, and the name of it is called Hope on the Waves. Oh, well, I forgot to change the title. But anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing, Hope on the Waves. So, never done this before, so hopefully it won't go too badly. Tataru seems rather vexed, does she not? Ever the melodramatist. I'm sure that our finances can stretch to a single sword. Remind me to explain the value of such gestures when we next see her. But I digress. We have work to do. Alright, so here we go. Level sync 70.
Right. I suggest we begin by learning what we can from the sentries. What's going on up there?
What's the ruckus?
Travelers, are you? You may wish to postpone your plans. The Garleans have launched an attack on the Confederacy. We have no reason to believe they'll turn their attention here, but for your own safety, I suggest you return to Kugane.
We will not.
The Garleans bear no love for the Confederacy, but with Doma lost to them, why would they attack? Unless
Yotsuyu is on that island.
Even if she isn't, our allies are under attack and they need our help.
We will help them while you remain with Soroban. Arguing will only delay us. Is that clear?
Fine, but you haven't heard the last of this.
Soroban, we may need to make a swift exit. See that the boat is ready to sail at a moment's notice.
It shall be done.
What, and you're going to swim there, are you?
'Tis the quickest way, and you may rest assured I've been practicing.
come.
The girls jumped in feet first. Uh-oh, here we go.
An opening. Your defense is lacking. Leave this to me.
Not bad so far. Gosetsu! And I don't know who that girl is, but she's the one that likes the dongos.
Lady Yotsuyu, we're here to rescue you. Please, come with us.
Lady Yotsuyu.
Stay back, Tsuyu.
Are you all right?
Is he all right?
Gosetsu!
Gosetsu. Carbuncle.
Damn it, we took too long. Change of plan. Eliminate hostiles. All forces, attack!
So I'm in the midst of a fight, so I don't think I will be able to talk all that much.
The art of my forebears.
Focus. Release!
Yay. That's kind of sloppy, but I did it.
Gosetsu, thank the heavens.
Thank the heavens.
Yugiri, my friends, the Kami were kind to guide your steps this way.
It's over. The Imperials are retreating. I suppose we have you to thank for that.
Nice shoes.
But they would never have come here were it not for her. I had a bad feeling the moment your samurai friend arrived with that woman in tow.
Do not be afraid, Tsuyu. These people are my friends.
Friends.
Tsuyu Yotsuyu? I don't know what that means. Yes, that's Penguina.
Forgive me, but at the risk of souring the mood, I believe you owe us an explanation. You may start by telling us what happened at Doma Castle.
I don't remember what happened at Doma
Of
Castle.
course. I'll not begrudge you that. As you know, we were trapped inside the keep when it collapsed.
Oh, yes.
But even as the roof crumbled above us, so too did the floor below. We were swept out into the One River, where we would surely have drowned had a stout wooden door not chanced to float by, offering us a raft of sorts. Exhausted, we drifted out to sea, at the mercy of the tides, which saw fit to dispense us on a desert island.
She was with you the entire time.
Aye. 'Twas her kimono which saved her from Hien's blade, believe it or not. Some Garlean witchcraft in the weave. But it offered precious little protection against the fall. Though she survived, she awoke bereft of all her memories, and speaking like a child.
No, that's why. Amnesia.
A trick, surely.
Amnesia.
That was my first thought, aye. And I contemplated cutting her down and being done with it. Contemplated it long and hard. Yet the Kami saw fit to deliver us from certain death. 'Twas their will that we survive, both of us, together. And together we shall go before our master. He shall be the one to judge.
Judge what?
She's your prisoner, old man. Do with her as you will. Call her Yotsuyu, or whatever else tickles your fancy.
'Twas a name given out of necessity whilst on the road. Nothing more.
As you say.
What does Tsuyu mean? I don't know.
But remember this. Our people suffered much at that woman's hands. When the time comes, I trust you won't let emotion blind you to what needs to be done.
Well, I don't know what needs to be done.
Well, I must be going. I have an unholy mess to clean up. You should be on your way too, before the Imperials decide to take another tilt. Oh, and we'll overlook the tithe this once. You're...
Are you coming with us? With you and yours at our side, we have naught to fear. Thank you, my friend. Somebody's got to give Gosetsu his samurai sword back. If you suffer more at Yotsuyu's hands than Gosetsu, if this is his wish, so be it. As Tansui says, we should move on. It would not do for Yotsuyu to be seen here. Now, if I know my sister, she will already be waiting with the boat at the nearby pier. Let's go see if I'm right. Oh. I guess that's the direction where they're going. Whoa, a bit steep there. How do we get down? Ah! I guess like that. Confederate skipper. Got a mind to head to Onokoro? I'll take you there for a pittance. You have my word that no harm will come to you. Oh, I don't need that. Let's see what they would say now. Everyone's staring at me. I understand I have the scions to thank for my katana's safe return. A samurai's blade is his soul, and no words will suffice to express my gratitude for reuniting me with mine. Well, remember it costs an arm and a leg. Ah, yes. And I shall bow back. There. I like that. Let's see what Soban has to say. Are we certain she is the real Yotsuyu? I'm not sure. Anything's possible. Yogiri. Gosetsu lives. All other considerations should pale next to that. And yet what? Elfinard. And here she is, just as I anticipated. I'm only surprised she agreed to hold off until the Empire withdrew. Alright, now we say. Gosetsu, thank the gods you're safe. It was all I could do to watch the battle from afar. And it was all I could do to restrain her. Can you blame me for worrying? Strong as Penguina is, anything that could happen in the chaos. But enough about me. We need to talk about her. Look at her sword, so shiny. Greetings? They tell me you lost your memory, and that's fine. But I want you to know something. I won't be taking my eyes off of you. Not for a moment. These people are strange. Are you sure they're your friends? I am. They may behave strangely, but I trust them with my life. You have naught to fear. All right, if you say so. Yoguri is speechless. Right. 'Tis past time we set sail. I, for one, would not keep Lord Hien waiting without due cause. Aye, and the longer we tarry, the more we risk inviting trouble, lest you forget. Red Kojin bear no love for Yotsuyu either. I shall deliver you to familiar shores near Isari, but out of the villagers' sight. Okay. Get those fancy luggages. Here. We're at the East Othar coastline. Are we going to that village? They might have dango. She's always wanting to eat dango. I'd like to try some dango. Alright, Gosetsu, what do you think? Another time, Tsuyu. Our path takes us in a different direction. We do well to give Isari a wide berth for everyone's sake. Though I only knew Yotsuyu by reputation, this woman could scarce seem more different. Let us make haste to the city. Lord Hien must know of this. This was saying goodbye to Soroban. Here is where we part ways, my friends. I pray the remainder of your journey passes uneventfully. Penguina, when you are not otherwise occupied, I would speak with you about my next business venture. All right, Soroban. It promises to be extremely lucrative, and I do not say so lightly. I see. Ha 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 ha, he's happy about this. After the prestigious sum spent acquiring a certain sword, it would present a fine opportunity to refill the Scion's coffer and restore the smile to Mistress Tataru's face. Well, we don't want to see Tataru angry now, do we? Alphinaud. Oh, come along, Tataru was overreacting. How much could a single katana possibly cost? Alice. Far more than you think, plainly. A blade like Gosetsu's is worth a fortune, enough to buy a house and furnish it, which you would know had you bothered to check the price. What? I had no idea. This business venture of Soroban's, you would give it fair hearing, I trust. He's been good to us, after all. As for me, I think I shall look into drawing upon my personal funds. There, completed. I don't think I'll take Soroban's quest for now. I will continue with the main scenario quest with Yugiri. Elation and trepidation. Yugiri is eager to see Gosetsu safely back to their master. We must meet with Lord Hien as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requesting that he receives us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If we're all in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able. And join me on the outskirts of Namai. Of course, we have no idea where Namai is, so I have to look it up. That way. Othar. Yanzia. Where is it? Oh, there she is. Okay, Yugiri. All is well? Yes. Good. The others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed quietly, if you please.
my lord here. I am returned.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since. Gosetsu! Full glad am I to see you alive and well.
Well, alright.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complication.
Yes, yes.
Rise, my friend. Tell me everything. The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it'll end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend, too?
Well.
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to. Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Tsuyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
He calls her Yugiri, but I call her Yugiri.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel.
Wow.
If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Thank you for delivering Gosetsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey with to the other side of the world to help us. And repeatedly at that. We have much and more to think upon, but as regards the Empire, we can but watch and wait. Now then, seeing as you all come this way, you come all this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have you thinking we've been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace. I'm pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war. Should they so desire it, there is a place here for those who fled to Eorzea. We should be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Heian, and I have no doubt that your subjects at Reverend's Toll will be heartened to hear that their Lord has not forgotten them. Oh, it's nothing. I just thought that Gosetsu and Yugiri would be back by now. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Chifuya is nowhere to be found. Oh? He was here when I arrived. For now, we have taken Yotsuyu to a private chamber and assigned another to watch over her, my lord, but I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for the man, we would be happy to assist you. We should be glad of the help. While I search without, mayhap you could ask our soldiers here if they know anything. I will join you. With respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you will be able to coordinate our response. Ha! And there I was thinking I was in charge, but you have the right of it. Go on, then. I will mind the house. Okay. Or he knew Jufuya well. His movements will not have gone unnoticed. Hanami. You seek the captain. He passed by a little while ago. I wonder if I should tell someone. As it happens, he did not look well, you see. I asked if aught was the matter. He told me that the past had caught up with him, but I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. Oh, there's another person. Kaidate. Or Kaidate. Yeah, I guess. Captain Chifuya. He was headed for the northern entrance when I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, I dare say the sentry on duty will be able to tell you more. Indeed, I suggested as much to Mistress Alizel when she came asking earlier. Is something amiss? I see the trail led you here as well. The man says he saw Jifuya leave. Liberation Front sentry. Looks like a ninja. Aye, the captain went outside a few bells ago, and looking quite unwell, I'm sorry to say. This I mentioned to Lord Gosetsu, who straight away struck out after him. I hope they will be all right. Gosetsu too? It seems everyone is bent on joining the search. That's all well and good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire is plotting. You go on, Penguina. Alphinoid and I shall hold the fort. Ah! Run away! Guess I should have gotten out my chocobo out. That was 70. Oh, there it is. What are you doing, Chifuya? What?
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment. Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. She may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her. He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. It was as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her, but I knew she would be popular. And so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of Acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, Yugiri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Gosetsu?
I heard that.
Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
What else does Yugiri has to say? Forgive me, now is not the time for brooding. Come, let us rejoin the others. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lord Hien and Master Alfinar look troubled. Something's afoot. Shifuya can't be the only one here with a mortal fear of Yotsuyu. She tormented these people. That her mere presence should sow such strife. Everyone is here. Good. There have been developments that demand our immediate attention. Wow. I thank you for your help in the search. Gosetsu has told me all that transpired. I would not presume to defend the life Jifuya led before he joined the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it is not my place to judge. I would only say this. The Jifuya I know has ever been a man of courage. That he should feel driven to flee besparks the depth of his terror. Even now, Yotsuyu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what is to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. Next quest, Storm on the Horizon. Dozo steak. Takoyaki. Tofu pancakes. And 2 elegant silver piece. Let's see. Dozo steak. The Empire is on the move, and Hien will not be caught on the back foot. While you were out searching for Chifuya, we received word from our shinobi allies. An Imperial airship has been sighted over Doman soil. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yotsuyu, or a prelude to invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed and appears bound for Castrum Fluminus. I mean to go there and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in force, it'll only end one way, so we shall keep our numbers to a minimum. Yugiri Penguina, can I count on you? Yes, my lord. Alice and I would fain play our part as well. We would not stand idly by while a common foe threatens the land of our friends and allies. We will be glad of the help. You are acquainted with Hakuro, I believe. Then, I bid you to seek him out and assist in maintaining order in the Enclave. When the people see an Imperial airship, they're liable to panic. I would have you to reassure them, and, should it come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well, we shall depart at once. Do take care. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yotsuyu. You are to remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Penguina and Yukiri. Well, well. Guard duty and not a breath of protest. Now I have seen it all. To Castrum Fluminis, then, let us find out what the Empire's game is. Oh? Oh? On the Tune? I never been there? That must be a new area. Oh, okay, so I have to go south and south. There we go. Doma is ill-equipped to deal with an aerial offensive, should the Empire be so minded. Zela's flying mounts would be our only hope. I don't remember any flying mounts. The area is secure. Whatever our visitors' purpose, they plainly believe they can achieve it alone. The craft should come in view any moment. Let us await them inside the castrum.
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
Who can say? Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
Nay, that won't be necessary. We will meet them openly. I would welcome this student of Dorman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
Well, that we should be received by the Lord of Doma himself.
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Doma, my lord.
Ah, where are my manners? I am Asahi Sus Brutus, Ambassador Plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan, and Yotsuyu's stepbrother.
It seems I need not introduce myself, not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady.
Shinobi.
It is true. The former acting viceroy is my sister. Yet, bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it.
Well.
I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice.
Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, huh?
To negotiate peace with Doma.
Well, I don't think so.
Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
Maxima. Lord Hien is a magnanimous in victory. Given our nation's troubled history, we did not expect such hospitality. I say, do I stand in the presence of the fabled icon slayer? What an honor. Well. Peace. After all they have done, never has the word rung more hollow. We shall escort our guests across the river to the Enclave. Yugiri, pray go on ahead to the Yuzuka Manor docks and see that the ferries are ready. I have read so much about the architecture and geology of Doma. Words do not do it justice. Such scenes of devastation greeted us on our journey here. The bitter wages of war. Upon disembarking, we will proceed directly to my hall, where we may enjoy some privacy. Lord Hien and I will accompany the Imperial delegation on the first ferry. When you are ready, speak with the boatman and join us on the other side. All are free to travel in and out of the Enclave. Do you seek passage? I never attuned to this. Look at that. Current location, ferry docks. There are no other Ethernet shards available. Oh, look at that. This must be new. This must be new. Look, there's a big shard over there. I don't remember seeing that before. Look, it's new. You are tuned to the Aetherite. Oh, this must have been what he meant when he says they've been doing some rebuilding. Wow. So this must have been a prior game patch, either see, this is all new. You now have Ethernet access. So they're building this. Look at that. They're building it. There's another Aetherites down there to the southwest. Maybe it's not lit. See, it's dark. Ah, see, now it's brightly lit up. Because I'm attuned to it. You have tuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in the Doman Enclave. The One River is now accessible as an Ethernet destination. Look at all this scaffolding. Narrow streets. See what she sells here. Precious reclamation. Mistress White Oak, you honor us with your presence. What are you doing here? Lord Hien has requested that Master Alphinoy and Mistress Alice also be present at the negotiation. There you are, Penguina. So, first things first, what do you think of the Enclave? I must say, I am quite proud of what my countrymen has accomplished in that time. Yes, I think it's great. We even have an Aetheryte now, courtesy of the Onishishu. Be sure to attune to it, would you? Once it has the Warrior of Light's seal of approval, people might actually start using this thing. Yes, I have. But on to the matter at hand. The ambassador and his retinue are at my hall, taking their ease ahead of the negotiations. I want you there when the talking starts. It will serve to send a message to the Empire that Eorzea and Doma stand united. I am not normally one for hollow posturing, but in this game of nations, such gestures carry weight. Oh, and should you feel uneasy about speaking for the Scions, Alphinoy and Alize would also be there. You only need to eat, drink, and look imposing. Say you'll come. Oh yes, I will. I'll be there. I knew I could count on you. When you are ready, come and join me at my humble abode. The Kian Khan. The guardsmen will see you in. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Hien Khan, guardsman. Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in? Yes, you may.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Dorma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Dorma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Dorma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend. Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Dorma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgians' practice of it, his Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Dorma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe. And I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange. Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial Army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting Viceroy.
Yotsuyu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
Well, well. That the Empire should send Yotsuyu's stepbrother of all people. I wonder how he feels. A son of Doma returning home to speak. for the oppressor his countrymen drove out. The fact that there are two opposing factions at work at Galamede complicates matters. Even assuming Asahi and his associates can be trusted, what of the others? And who is this Hakuro? He's a beastie-looking thing. Whatever Lord Hein's decision should be, I shall abide by it. Yet, I would be glad to welcome my lost brothers back to Doma. I don't know who that other guy is. Well, that was unexpected. You can say that again. I still don't know quite what to make of it all, but on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem a good way to begin. The question is, can they be trusted? They had not to gain by divulging the details of their internal division. As it seems, we have no reason to doubt them. But the ambassador mentions of Yotsuyu left me ill at ease. It made his grand talk of peace seem uncanny, like a lengthy preamble. You think this might be a ruse to facilitate her retrieval? Perhaps, though I cannot fathom why they would go to such length. Yotsuyu may have been the acting viceroy, but she's no Garlean, not even highborn. Her value must presumably lie in what she knows. Which brings us to the matter of her memory loss. In her present condition, she would not yield any worthwhile intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargaining piece. Alphinoid, you are well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I would have your thoughts on this matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Heen, while the ambassador's proposal is appalling in principle. It would be remiss of us not to give it due scrutiny. Indeed, though it seems to me I have little choice but to accept regardless. With so many of our brothers and sisters languishing in imperial camps, I cannot well turn my back on a chance to secure their repatriation. Only the kami know when I will be afforded another. But here we continue. Shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to tears. I was just about to show myself out as it happens. Come, Penguina. Let's leave Alphinoids to dispense his copious knowledge. Someone is still sore from being made to watch as Sakazuki. Go on and keep Alizé company. We're safe enough for now. A nice building. Look at that. A chance to relax at last. I know when I'm out of my depth, Penguina. Though no weapons are drawn, a negotiation is no less a battle, and the stakes can be quite as high. One misplaced word and people could die. It takes someone with a cool head, and I'll be first to admit that's not me. So we're left with the eternal question, what to do while they prattle on. Let's see. I think I will get takoyaki. Okay, I think I'm going to take a quick break and get a snack. Thank you all for watching my stream, and thank you for watching the replay. If you are watching the replay, I hope that to see you all soon, and I will resume later where I will stop now. Thank you, and see you later.